All my romantic fantasizing and dreams of things mountainous were rudely, dramatically, and terrifyingly interrupted that night. Forced to leave a truck after nightfall at a bridge blocked by 5 kilometers of trucks tailbacking in both directions. I started to walk. The rain had finally stopped for a while, and I could hardly stay where I was. After 2 kilometers or so, it had become really dark, and the chili peppers I had unwittingly included in my lunch now demanded revenge. I searched in vain for a suitable spot. I eventually sneaked down a track off the road where I had spotted not really a hut, more a hollowed-out haystack. It would have to do. I could not hold on any longer. I didn't go inside immediately, taking a few moments to ensure I would be unnoticed. I contemplated the practicalities of my dilemma. No toilet paper and no water. Just then a young couple appeared, walking towards my spot along the track. They had a torch, and if they kept it trained on the path, all would be well. But no, just as they came alongside me, the torch shone directly into my eyes. I think at that moment they were more unnerved than I. That situation immediately reversed itself as they began to scream their lungs out. In seconds I was completely surrounded by a mob of very small, very loud, very hostile, and extremely excited villagers, all babbling away at me in a totally unintelligible local dialect. As questions were shouted at me, 100 torches shone in my eyes. They began prodding me with objects I was unable to recognize. I felt a bit like Gulliver when he first came across the Lilliputians. I also felt extremely uncomfortable. I somehow managed to keep my smile warm, my words gentle, and my movements slow. Probing fingers soon found my money belt. All it contained now was my passport. I began to fear the worst. I started rambling on about how I was a simple man of peace, and how terribly sorry I was if I had offended any of them or their culture by sitting where I was, etc., etc. Slowly it became clear that all these noisy little people wanted to do was to inspect my bag and body to see if I might be carrying any guns. As soon as I understood their intentions, I complied without hesitation. I removed my clothes and opened the money belt for them before they had another chance. Some nervous rummaging around in my bag appeared to satisfy them that I was clean. Not one item was taken from me. I was then told quite firmly that I could and should go. I did, with as long strides as I could make, for about 1 kilometer before I stopped to catch my breath. All thoughts of bowel movements had by now completely evaporated.